Hey guys, it's me, Jessica AM Kalil. Welcome back to my channel. It has been a hot minute since I have filmed a YouTube video for you all. I am so sorry I took such a long break, but I am back, and my goal and my plans are for the next month is to create some awesome content, especially some really cool Halloween looks. So that is my goal. If you guys do not know, the reason I have kind of taken this break is because me and my husband did IVF, and we are pregnant. We are pregnant. So today is Wednesday, so on Friday, September 21st, we'll be officially 4 months pregnant, and we are just so excited. We've been on a really long journey to get here, and we're just so thankful. We can't wait to meet our little bundle of joy. So I thought I would sit down and just film a video with you of me getting ready. I got so lucky that Charlotte Tilbury sent me a mini little PR package with all of her like staples, her amazing makeup, and they just asked me to post a Instagram photo for them, which I totally am going to do that. But I thought, why not, and sit down and just film a get ready with me, talk about being pregnant, and then also just kind of get glammed up, you know what I mean? Alright, so I'm gonna put my hair back a little bit here, but I still kind of don't want to lose my volume, so I'm kind of propping it up. So first things first, she sent me her magic cream, which I use all the time anyways, so I was really thankful to get a refill. Since I already have it, I'm just gonna use the rest of what I got left here and save that other one for when I run out. I love this magic cream so much. It is so hydrating, and she always talks about using this on like her models and famous movie stars and how they absolutely love it. So when I put it on, I always feel like a little bit extra fancy. So next up, this one is not from Charlotte Tilbury, but it is from Vichy, and it's called Mineral 89, and it is a skin fortifying daily booster. So I'm just gonna put a touch of that all over my face because I've been wanting to try this out. This is almost like a little light moisturizing gel, so we are going to be super duper hydrated, which is always a good thing. Now next up is one of my all-time favorites for a primer, and even if I'm just wanting to go for that no makeup look and I don't want to use foundation, I will use this, and this is Charlotte Tilbury's Wonder Glow, and it creates an instant soft focus beauty flash, and it is so beautiful. It's like this light faint gold shimmery veil over your face, but super natural looking at the same time. I hope that makes sense. And again, this is a primer I use in a lot of my looks, let me tell you. Okay, I'm just tapping this in, and again, it just has like that soft blurred focus effect that I love so much. Okay, so now that the face is primed, we are ready to move on to foundation. I always use this foundation, you guys already know, and it is the MAC Studio Face and Body Foundation, and I use it in the shade C5. All right, you guys, so if some of you are not familiar with the IVF process, it is quite in depth, and there are a lot of steps to it. So we're so thankful that we were able to get to the step to actually do the FET, which is the frozen embryo transfer. So way back when in January, or maybe it was February, gosh, I can't even remember anymore. I had a crazy episode with my egg retrieval. And I have a video where I kind of did another get ready with me, and I talked about it. It was really crazy. I had OHSS. I was in the hospital for like 9 days. I can't remember, but it was really scary. But from that surgery, which was the egg retrieval, we ended up getting 5 embryos, and we froze them until I got better. The doctor wanted me to wait about 2 months at least to get my strength back up and to get my nutrients levels up and my muscles back up, because I was basically bedridden for like a month after that. It was really crazy. But anyways, we were able to finally do a FET, which is the frozen egg transfer. Sorry, frozen embryo transfer. And that was on June 20th. And I had to take progesterone shots and estrogen, and I had to keep going in to the fertility clinic. Gosh, it seemed like every week, just to check if all my HCG levels were good and that I was pregnant and everything. So once they put the embryo in, I had to wait 10 days. and I couldn't take an early pregnancy test because they don't want you to do that in case you like give yourself false hope or something. But I finally was able to get my pregnancy test and we were pregnant. Oh my gosh, the first time. This doesn't happen to a lot of couples, but our first round of IVF and our first FET, embryo transfer, we were able to get pregnant. So we're so thankful and so lucky. And now we've moved on from the fertility clinic to an actual normal OBGYN, so I can have the rest of my pregnancy like a natural mother, if you will, would have that type of experience. So we're so thankful. Like I said, we're 4 months on Friday. Oh my gosh, I got foundation in my hair. That is so not good. So we will be 4 months on Friday, and we do know the gender because we put the embryo in that we wanted the gender of, or rather I really wanted, but we're gonna keep that as a secret just for a little while longer, maybe 2 more months, and do like a little gender reveal. So we're trying to keep the process for the rest of the pregnancy as normal as possible. Even though we already know the gender, we kind of still want to do that cute little gender reveal photo shoot. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish my foundation and powder, and I'm gonna come back and we'll just start doing the eyes and stuff, because I feel like if I just keep talking like this, I'm never gonna get my foundation and my base done. So let me go do that and I will be right back. Okay y'all, my face base is done along with my eyebrows, and I primed my eyelids with MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre, which I always do, and then I just put a little bit of a concealer powder over top. So now I want to move on to some contouring, and for that, Charlotte Tilbury also sent me their Filmstar Bronze and Glow, but this one they sent me in medium dark, and I usually use this one, which you guys have seen a lot probably, in fair medium. So I don't know, I feel like I want to try both of them. So just to kind of give you some reference. So this is the fair medium, and you could tell I've hit pan on both. I absolutely love this. This is my ride or die. If I only had to bring one highlight and one bronzer, if I want a pack light, it is definitely this. And now let me open this one up. You guys, I love how she packages everything. Like, it makes you feel so glam, so like high-end luxury. I swear, if I ever like need to feel like I'm important, or I'm going somewhere fancy, or I'm getting prepared for a really special event, I use Charlotte Tilbury because she just kind of gets you in that glam kind of mode. All right, so this is the face sculpt and highlight in medium dark. So this is the highlight, kind of has like an orange tinge to it. I feel like that'll be really pretty. And then the bronzer is definitely, or the contour powder is definitely darker than the other one. But let's go ahead and work with both of them. I'm gonna first go into the fair medium shade range. And I'm just gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury brush, and this is the powder and sculpt brush, which I absolutely love. I've used this probably every single time I've done my makeup in the last, let's see, at least 4 years. So this brush has definitely been through it, let me tell you. But I love the like tapered end here. So I'm just gonna build up some contour under my cheekbone as I normally do. And I like to concentrate the darkest portion of the contour right here, kind of where my sideburns are, and then kind of pull down and lighten up on the pressure as you go down, so you don't have like such a stark line. All right, so I'm gonna do this all over my face, and then we'll go into the other one. So let's keep chatting about the pregnancy so far. It feels crazy to like actually say it like out loud, like it's not a secret. I'm allowed to be pregnant, I'm married, I'm 30, like it's crazy, because I feel like so many times girls or women or young women are so afraid to get pregnant underage or not being married, or there's always like these rules or stipulations around pregnancy, and I feel like women are sometimes afraid. Like you want it so bad, but at the same time, I don't know, I was kind of always afraid like I shouldn't be pregnant, or I don't know, there's just like this stigma about it. It's totally fine to have a baby whenever you want to, but for me, I kind of had this hold on me, so now I feel free and happy to talk about it, but sometimes I find myself like, wait, am I allowed to talk about this right now? Am I allowed to be pregnant? Yes, girl, you are. Slap, slap, slap. Come on, girl. You are pregnant and you should be proud of it. So that's kind of where I'm at. So my first trimester was crazy. I was super sick. I had the morning sickness, the nausea, super bloated because I was on all of these extra hormones because I needed them to make sure that my body wouldn't reject the embryo, because typically when you get pregnant, naturally your uterus tells your body, hey, you're pregnant, start creating all of these hormones you need. But when you do an embryo transfer, you're telling your body to be pregnant. It's not gonna know right away to start producing the pregnancy hormones because it's still trying to figure out, hey, what is this foreign thing in my uterus? So that's why I had to take the progesterone shots every day and the estrogen pills and all that until my hormone levels kind of matched up with that, which kind of took, I think it took almost 3 months for it to totally match up. So now that I'm not on it anymore, I'm doing a lot better. But I was definitely throwing up. I was super bloated. I looked about 3 or 4 months pregnant, like the first month, because I was so freaking bloated because all of these hormones were just kind of taking over my body. So yeah, I definitely had food aversions, everything. Like I already have like a really crazy sense of smell. Like it drives my husband crazy. I'm like, what did you eat? I know what you ate. I know exactly what you ate. I knew where you went. Let me smell your clothes. Like I know if there's been a dog in the house. Like I just have this crazy nose like a fox. And sometimes it drives people crazy because they're like, how are you smelling that? It does not smell like that. And I'm like, let me tell you, it definitely does. I can definitely smell whatever that is, and it is driving me crazy and it's making me want to throw up. So I had to take a prescription medicine called Bone Gesta, and that completely helped me. It kind of had like a sleep aid to it along with the anti-nausea medicine. I wish it didn't have the sleep aid because I was so sleepy all the time, and I still kind of am, but it's definitely nice because it's like, okay, would you rather be sleepy all day or throwing up, dizzy, sick, nauseous all day? So I was like, I'm just gonna be sleepy all day. Okay, and now I am moving on to the medium dark shade, and I'm just gonna take a little bit because I don't want it to be too dark for my skin tone, and I'm just gonna kind of concentrate right at the top again and see if that kind of adds anything extra. And who knows, next time I might just use this one, because obviously I've hit pan and that one is pretty close to being done. So I might just, and Charlotte Tilbury is expensive, so I definitely will be working on this one. Okay, yeah, I think it's pretty nice. I really like it. Ooh, ooh la la. So cute. All right, I like how that looks. Now to add a little bit of warmth all over the face, I'm going to take my trusty MYOB Life's a Bee bronzer. And it's kind of like a baked bronzer. I'm sure you guys have seen this if you've watched other videos. And I'm kind of melding the contour into the bronze shade and warming up the rest of my face. So unfortunately, the blush they sent me, the Cheek to Chic blush, kind of crushed in here, so I can't really show you. I can't hold it up because it's all gonna fall apart. I feel like I shouldn't even be attempting this right now. We'll just try it. So this is the blush. And I hope I didn't get too much on my brush. I'll just kind of rosy up the cheeks. Oh, that was a lot. It's a really pretty blush though. What is the shade? Ecstasy. Charlotte, where are you getting a little sassy, are ya? Okay, so this is Ecstasy blush. Now going back to add a little bit of highlight, we are going back into the Face Sculpt Filmstar Bronze and Glow in the medium dark shade. So I think this highlight might be a little bit too dark for my skin tone, so let's go ahead and go back over to the fair medium highlight, which I know is my trusty, and it goes really well with my skin tone. So yeah, I think that's gonna be better for me. Maybe I can use the other one for a blush topper or eyeshadow. All right, now it is time to move on to the eyeshadow. They sent me the Dolce Vita palette, which I already have, and this is the one I already have, so let's just use this and not break into the other one. I might give that one to my sister if she's nice to me. But this is the Dolce Vita palette, and it is so beautiful. So since these are all a little bit satiny, I think I'm gonna go in with another eyeshadow palette and just do a little bit of a transition shade just to help this along. You definitely don't need it, but I really want this eye look to be super bold, so I'm just gonna take that step. All right, so for that, I'm going to use this new little brush I got. I got this in a BoxyCharm subscription. They actually just started sending it to me. I didn't ask for it. They just sent it to me for free, so I'm bugging out. So I think I'm gonna start doing BoxyCharm makeup looks on my channel. Please comment below and tell me if you guys like that idea. This is the second box they have sent me, and they had these little brushes. I think it's called Eyeliner, but a super cute little trio brush set, so I'm going to use that today. And I'm going into my Persona Identity palette and picking up Charming, and that's just gonna be my crease shade. All right, and I also added a little bit on my lower lash line. Now I'm dipping into that prime shade. I'm gonna put that all over my lid and a little bit on my brow bone. It's a really pretty, like, pearlescent, white, creamy shade. And we'll put a little bit of that into our brow bone. And next we are going into the Enhance shade. And I'm gonna build this right into my crease, right over top that transition shade we did. And pull it out a little bit so that we get that little slight wing effect. And I'm going to still continue to pull out. All right, now I'm going to take this darker shade here, which is Smoke, and I'm gonna smoke out my outer corners. I'm just gonna nestle it in my crease and kind of create an arrow shape or a triangle to really add some depth and dimension to that outer crease. The shades in this palette are so pretty because they're like a light shimmer, like a satin, but like a very like elegant satin, so it's not like too in your face, or like the shimmer in it isn't like too, what's the word I want to use, like juvenile, if that makes sense. It's like very fine and like classy. Now I'm going back into the Enhance shade, and I'm gonna brush that along my lower lash line to further smoke out this look and add a little bit more of that like reddish bronze shade kind of all around the eye. Okay, now for my lower lash line, I'm going to take this Pixie by Petra and this Silky Eye Pen, and this is in the shade Copper Glow. It's kind of like a shimmery brown. I'm just gonna line my inner waterline to kind of tie in this brown smoky eye all together. Okay, now with my fingers, I'm gonna take this Pop shade and put it right on the lid of my eye, and hopefully that really brings in that like bronzy gold copper color, really like focused and shining right in the center. These are really like micro fine little specks or little sparkles, and they're so pretty, so classy. I absolutely love it. Like very sophisticated. That is the word that I have been looking for, sophisticated. Now I'm gonna go in with the brush to see if I can pick up more of that fine glittery shimmer goodness and tap it back on and see if that works better. I think that might work better. Gosh, it's so pretty. I like it. Okay, so now to add a little bit of a brighter inner corner highlight, I'm gonna go into the Filmstar Bronze and Glow and pick up the highlight side here. And I'm gonna just work that right into my inner corner. I use this a lot if I'm like running out of time or I'm just doing something really quick and easy. It's a really soft, pretty highlight, just right in the corner. Also, we are turning my glam room, this room here, into the nursery, and then I'll be moving into one of the bedrooms upstairs. But I'm so excited because there's gonna be a lot of transitioning going on towards the end of the year, and I just cannot wait. I have that closet right there full of baby clothes, and I would totally show you, but it will reveal the gender. So I'll wait. Maybe in a couple more videos from now I can give you a little tour of what we have in the closet so far, because I love baby clothes so much, and it just makes me really happy. I'm also gonna highlight my brow bone right here. I love to use this little tiny skinny paintbrush because it really gets right under, and then I kind of tap it out. Y'all know, if you watch my videos, you guys know this little trick. Okay, bada bing, bada boom. Let's keep it moving. Let's do some liquid eyeliner. Let's see, what is this? Ooh, the Feline Flick. I had this, but I think mine kind of either expired or dried out, but because I had it for like, as long as I had that contour brush, which is like 4 years or something. So hey, it did pretty well. So this is their Feline Flick Famous Quick Fine Line pen. Alright, so lately my left eye has been watering like crazy when I put eyeliner on. It's super sucky. I can't believe this is happening to me. Usually this doesn't happen. I mean, it definitely started in like the last 6 months, and I'm like, is it because I turned 30? Is it because I'm losing my eyesight? I don't know why, but hopefully this little bugger here will prevail and help me out. Please pray to the liner gods. Okay, so far so good. Now let's do the Feline Flick. What I like about this pen is that it's like a felt tip and it's really sturdy, so it's not like super flimsy, so you can actually control exactly where it's gonna go. Okay, y'all, my liner is done, and it really didn't bleed in the inner corners that much, so I have a feeling this liner is gonna be my new go-to. I also want to talk about these Hourglass eyeshadows, glitter eyeshadows. I think I want to add a little bit of that on top. Hourglass kindly sent me a little collection of these scattered light eyeshadows, glitter eyeshadows, and I think for funsies, let's just add a little bit more of a pop in the inner corner. So this one is called Scattered Light Glitter Eyeshadow, and it is in the shade Reflect. I should have done this before, but here we are. That's really pretty. Ooh, these are so beautiful. I absolutely love them. They added the perfect hint of light in the inner corner. Way to go, Hourglass. These are the Scattered Light Glitter Eyeshadow. All right, now it is time to pop on some lashes. I'm going to apply these. These are from Rouge and Rogue, and they are in the style Noriella. All right, you guys, lashes are on. I absolutely love these. These are flirty and fluttery and just so much fun. These are my favorite, one of my favorites from Rouge and Rogue. Before we move on to lipstick, I also wanted to tell you guys a little bit more about me preparing for a baby, and right now we are looking at bassinets. I know I'm only 4 months pregnant, and some people may say that's a little bit early, but this being my first baby and everything we went through to get to this point, I feel like I'm just so excited. I want to know if any of you moms out there have any recommendations for a bassinet. Right now I am looking at the Halo Swivel bassinet, which seems like that would be a really good choice, but if any of you have any recommendations, please put that down in the description box below so I could check it out. Let's go ahead and move on to lips. All right, so they sent me the Pillow Talk lipstick along with the Pillow Talk lip liner. I already had the Pillow Talk lip liner, so we're just going to use mine, but that needs to be sharpened. Hold on. Alright, I also have a red lip combination from Charlotte Tilbury, so I think I will put that on next. But for now, I'm going to do the Pillow Talk Lip Duo. And as you guys know, I overlined my lips. It's no surprise. I have a little bit of lip gloss on now, so I'm just going to take that off. And let's line these lips. You guys, also something I'm thinking about now is, I know this is a little bit controversial, but with a newborn baby, do you guys tell your family members like not to kiss them on their face or on their lips when they're born right away? Because I know that is something that I'm super worried about, just because you hear these horror stories of these little babies being kissed and then picking up viruses and stuff that their little tiny immune system cannot handle, and then sometimes it can be a tragic ending. So do y'all have any tips on like how I can communicate with friends and family members that I don't want that and not make them feel offended? Because it absolutely has nothing to do with them, but more of the baby, if that makes any sense. Or like just washing your hands, you know, and of course I don't want to be like a crazy stickler mom at all, but that's something that I keep thinking about a lot. So if you guys have any ways or tricks of the trade how you can communicate without hurting any feelings, please let me know. Okay, those are the lips, nice and overdrawn and lined to the heavens. And now I'm gonna swap over to the Pillow Talk lipstick. That color matches with that lip liner perfectly. No wonder why it is called the Pillow Talk lip liner and Pillow Talk lipstick. Right, I took off the nude lip and I wanna try a red lip, and this is all Charlotte Tilbury. This is her lip liner in Kiss and Tell. This is her lipstick in So Marilyn, and then this is her lip gloss in Red Vixen. All right, that is the lip liner. Now moving on to So Marilyn. Oh, I love this so much. And now for the gloss. Oh my goodness, there is nothing like a red glossy lip, and I absolutely love it. I don't think I'm gonna wear it out tonight for dinner. I think I'll switch back over to the nude. But I wanted to show you how beautiful this red lip combination is from Charlotte Tilbury. You guys, this look is almost complete. This look is almost complete, and I'm going to set my face with MAC Fix Plus. And now while it's still a little bit wet, I'm gonna go back into my highlight over here and go ahead and tack on a little bit more highlight. I feel like that always like is the last finishing touch. Whoa, that looks super dewy. I absolutely love it. Let's do a little bit here. Right, you guys, I think that is it. That is the Charlotte Tilbury look with a little bit of hourglass in the inner corner. I got my Rouge and Rogue lashes, and that's it, y'all. I hope you guys like it. I think this is a nice fall, easy, glam look. I hope you guys enjoyed my little story about my pregnancy and being 4 months pregnant. And hopefully each video from now on, I can give like a little bitty update, maybe at the beginning of the video or at the end if you want to stick around to chit chat. But as always, I am here on YouTube, so please subscribe to my channel and then hit the notification bell so you get a notification the next time I upload a video. I am also on social media. I am on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can find me at Gorgeous Effects or Jessica A.M. Kalil. You can type in either one and you will find me. I love you guys so much. Again, I apologize about taking that break, but trust me, the struggle was real and now I'm back. I love you guys. Thank you, Charlotte Tilbury, for sending me all that good makeup and also Hourglass and Vichy. One last thing, if you have any suggestions for Halloween looks or recommendations, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. And I love you so, so much with all of my heart. Me and little baby, love you so much. Oh, do you guys want to see my little tiny baby bump? I'm so nervous, guys, but I will show it to you. It's just a little something, something just sticking out a little bit, and I can't sleep on my tummy anymore, so that kind of stinks, but all for good reason. Okay, you guys, that was a little sneak peek of the bump, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.